The day was great. It started off a little bit shaky because of the weather, but here we are. All I can say is I had a great time educating people about the South African Constitution and how it was made. It was empowering to see young people proactively want to take action in knowing the Constitution in their own languages. So for me, human rights means basically human rights. With dignity comes freedom, comes democracy, comes everything under the sun that we have to basically live under this beautiful country that we call South Africa. Human rights are for all, and human rights are here for us to enjoy. Thank you so much.
We the people have the right to dignity.
I am Sazini Mujapilo, the CEO of the Gender-Based Violence and Femicide Response Fund. We're here today with the Human Rights Festival, and we've got quite a stand as well, and we're speaking strong supporters of the Human Rights Festival, but more importantly, human rights. The right for you to feel safe in the streets, in the home, in school, at work, wherever you are. It is a fundamental human right that everybody has and should be able to have, that we are safe. At Gender-Based Violence Response Fund, we stand and support organizations that ensure the safety of women, youth, children, men and boys, especially women who are experiencing violence, and children. We fund many organizations that are in the front lines of this. And that is why it is important for us today to be part of this festival and to continue to support it. We have a dialogue that we'll participate in, but we want our voice to be heard. We want to be part of the fundamental right to your human rights, the right to safety.
Good day, everybody. We are the Consortium for Refugees and Migrants in South Africa, COMSA in short. We promote and protect the human rights of asylum seekers, refugees and migrants in South Africa, in the region and globally. We are here at the Human Rights Festival to advocate for the human rights of asylum seekers, refugees and migrants, and amplify our voices in solidarity with other migration organizations. From our experience as COMSA, we have realized that most of the migrants that were coming to our stores, they do not understand their rights, especially rights to documentation, rights to healthcare, and rights to education. And hence, we have been educating them about their rights, the process that they should take to access their rights, and how to claim them. For us, human rights is about the realization of the human rights of everyone, including the asylum seekers, refugees and migrants. Like right now, we are celebrating our 30 years of democracy according to our constitution. So we are amplifying our voices and upholding the human rights of everyone, so that everybody's human rights are realized. They can be able to access everything that they need, just like their fellow counterparts.
Hi, my name is Nabila Mia. I'm from Lawyers for Human Rights. My experience of the festival is that it's been an amazing opportunity to showcase Lawyers for Human Rights' work. We've been involved in film screenings, panel discussions, and we've appreciated people coming to our stall at ACTIVISM Road to show us their support and to seek our assistance. We're grateful to Cornhill for including us in this process, and we hope to be a part of it next year. What human rights means to me is a living, breathing constitution, and what that means is that there is efficient service delivery for all people who reside in South Africa, that all people who are here in South Africa, whether they be migrants or citizens, are afforded the equality, humanity and dignity that they deserve.
My name is Carol Lemekwana and I attorney at Lawyers for Human Rights. My experience of the Human Rights Festival is that it was a nice way of having all organizations, governmental departments in one room whereby people will showcase what they do, them being educated about our work and how we can be able to work with civil society with making sure that their human rights are being heard. Living in a country whereby everyone is able to exercise their rights in terms of the Constitution.
Hi, my name is Ruben Pasha. I'm the head of Heritage Education and Tourism programs at Constitution Hill, and I've been part of the team curating and managing the 6th Human Rights Festival. This Human Rights Festival started as a need to put together about 100 social justice organizations, over 20 Chapter 9 institutions that we have in the country. This started as a reason to break down the silos and have them work together, co-create in one space. And then for South Africans, it becomes a one-stop shop where you can come and then meet all these human rights organizations in one place. The reason why we would like South Africans to participate in this festival is to invoke in them the spirit of public participation, activism, and they do this in many ways. So they participate in dialogues on site. So we create pockets of venues around the site. We call them the social forum. This is where they have key topical discussions. This year it was a voter year, so we had debates and discussions on the 30 years of democracy. Because of our international solidarity with other countries, we had debates and discussions on Palestine issues, the apartheid that is going on there, the conflict that is happening all over the world. And to support all these programs, we have curated programs like poetry, theater, music.
I work for an organization called CIFSA. It stands for the Creative Industry Federation of South Africa. And I'm also working with Gerald Klute for Namakoi Productions.
We thought as an organization it was important for us to be part of the Human Rights Conference. We use the arts to speak about our heritage, our lineage, our rights as Khoi people, as a First Nation people, but also the reason why we thought it was important for us to come here to Constitutional Hill is really to engage in the question that we've been sitting with as organization, as the Khoi people from the Richtersveld, is do we actually have rights? Some Khoi people would be asking for recognition, but then some of us are really asking ourselves, how do we speak about recognition? Should we as a First Nation people even ask for recognition from a country that's built on Khoi land?
If we are celebrating Human Rights Month as a nation, are we also part of that nation? What of those rights within the Constitution is for us or against us?
Hi, I'm Siyabonga Hlongwane, the acting CEO here in Constitution Hill. It's actually exciting to be here. We are here for the Human Rights Festival. Today is the fourth day and the last day of this event. We will close it with taking a walk into the street. And in this walk, basically, we are just fostering the rights of people and how important they are so that they can be protected. One of the human rights that we dealt with our partners is no one has the right to kill another. And we've got various partners. We've just also had worked with the 1,000 drums for Palestinians, where we are saying free Palestinians. No one has the right to oppress the other or kill the other. So this is a site that is actually a beacon for human rights. It gives people hope. It gives that hope that people will be protected, and it always remain neutral and only protect human rights. So we will be taking the walk to the street, but we also have more other very interesting events that are taking place.
Lady Sotesi, the chairperson of the Cornell Committee. I'm really impressed by the festival today. It's actually about many voices combined to say we remember our fallen heroes, people who brought us where we are today. And what is more impressive is about the number of young people who are here, for them to understand their history, where they come from, so they can be able to know where to go from here. I think the venue here is very appropriate for them to start, questioning why this venue, what happened here. And I think back home, they'll be talking to their peers about the experiences here. They'll go around and see the precinct and also maybe ask questions for them to understand much, much better.